about him, how are you living that out? When you're complaining or talking about your situation. You know, we talk about, we're venting. That's our new one, guys. I just need to vent. I'm not gossiping. I need to vent. And I'm going to find somebody, a healthy Christian, to vent to. So the first person that walks in that door, God, let them be a healthy Christian. Because that's the person I'm going to talk to. And then BB comes in. And BB just got here 5 minutes ago. But because she so wants to be friends, God, we not only talk about she's, let's talk about the he's, right? Because he so wants to be friends and wants to talk about comic books and cartoons and the action movies. We just sit there. I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with that. I like cartoons too. But BB just got here 5 minutes ago. And you want a Holy Ghost venting session. Come on, really? If God is really who he is, and he really is Lord in that situation, and you have faith like a mustard seed, why are you venting your problems to everybody who listens? Where's the power in that? Who are you giving power to? Come on, we gotta start thinking about what we're doing. We gotta start listening to what's going on. What are we really doing here? He's unmovable, he's unshakable. I'm part of this kingdom, but I'm acting like I'm a beat up pauper in someone else's world. What's going on with that? That's that ghetto mentality. Can I talk about that here? Can we talk about ghetto mentality? Because ghetto's not where you live, ghetto's how you think and the captivity of your minds. That is ghetto-ness. Because I am born and raised in the South Bronx, and I am not ghetto. Although I can get it, yes. I can have a moment, okay. I grew up wearing Timbs and baggy jeans. All right, I get it. But I was raised in a middle-class working family. I really wasn't ghetto. If I was on the stoop, it wasn't because I had nowhere else to go, it's because I wanted to be on the stoop. It wasn't because I wasn't exposed to better things in life. If I was involved with somebody who was selling drugs, it wasn't because I didn't know better. It wasn't because I didn't have a choice. It's because I liked the world. It was enticing. And I was like, oh, I want to see what's going on over there. I had no business. I had no reason to. I knew the things of God. I'm one of those rare ones that was raised in church and knew better from when I was a child. And I still made the wrong decisions. But let's not get it twisted. I don't blame my parents or anybody else for my caught up sin. We need to stop blaming everybody else, the system, the white man, the black man, the Puerto Rican man. It ain't his fault. It's not his fault. It ain't his fault you didn't get that job. It ain't his fault you didn't get that person you wanted to be with. It ain't his fault. It's probably yours. Own it. Why they always talking about me? Because you're lazy. Come on. For those promotions. You're late every day. Come on. Right. You can't get to church on time. And then some of us are real out there. We can get to work on time but can't get to church on time. Also when you got money in your pocket, it's all different. But when it's about being part of the kingdom, you all of a sudden, I'll get there when I get there. You're in no rush. Interesting. So the free gift of God, which is salvation, you take for granted. But the almighty dollar, you work real hard for. That's the problem. We talk about half-baked Christians. If you're falling into that category, if we're falling into that category, we are some half-baked Christians. And we need to fix this situation. Yes, God can do it. He wants to do it. He wants to bring healing. But here's the thing. You have to have a willing heart. God is not a pushy God. Loving God, yes. Forgiving God, absolutely. Because he forgives me every day. And Lord knows I need his forgiveness every single day. But pushy, he is not. He gave us freedom of choice. And we have to make some better decisions. We need to stop bringing the ghetto into the church. We need to stop bringing the ghetto into our jobs, into our families. We need to cut that mindset out. If you're a kingdom person, act like a kingdom person. If the kingdom that you're a part of cannot be shaken according to the word, why are you rocking the boat all the time? Why are you the one testing out the walls, taking an axe to it? Why are you doing that? Maybe that's too metaphorical for you. Why are you trying to sabotage your walk with Christ? this chick. I'm sorry, what's going on here? You need a husband, but you getting booed up with the next one. Wait, I'm sorry. Kingdom of God, right? What's going on with that? You need a job, but you're selling your welfare, they're not even coupons, your EBT card, and you're buying Chinese food for everybody in the block so they could give you money. I know that scam. So you can cash the money. I know that scam. But you want God to honor your finances. Oh, you want to buy a house, but you can't pay your tithes and offering. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You got a kingdom mind or you got a ghetto mind? We got to make decisions today. Which mind of Christ are we having? The mind of this Christ or our Christ, the one we made up? Which one we doing here? Let's not play games. Let's not be half-baked Christians anymore. You can't ask God, why are you doing this in PLCC? Why isn't the church this? Why isn't the church out? Until you step up. The church is not Mike. The church is not the 3 or 4 pastors we have now. 5, 6, I don't want to get in trouble. Whatever we up to. There's a bunch of them. Love you all. Love you all. Richie, Sonia, Diana, Inez, whatever you guys are. Donald, amen. He's a little, if he ain't here, so we don't know about him. But come on, that is not PLCC. Now granted, we have heard the testimony and the story. We know who started the church. There was a room, Urban Alliance, Donald Sneffel did. Ooh, let's start a church. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, we have 5 people and a banjo on my knee. We heard all of this, right? I got it, I heard it. I've been here long enough, going on 3 years. I got this, all right? There was only 20 people. We stood around a fire and sang Kumbaya. We used to clean the chair. Diane in her tacos. I heard the rumors that we have to bring you into at least one moment in our preachings. That's what I heard. But anyway, we get the tacos. She has to pull out the mop. They clean the toilets, right? I've heard this 1,000 times. It never gets old. It's the foundation of our church. I love it. But we 7, 8 years going on into this. I mean, there's a problem if Diane was still washing the toilets. But where are we going? Where is the church? Where is PLCC? Where is the kingdom mindset? Where are the people that stand on the biblical scriptures that say our God is unmovable, unshakable, and unstoppable? Where is those people? Because wherever you are, I need to be alongside you. Even if I don't know what it means to truly understand God being unmovable, unshakable, if you have an inkling, you're the person I need to be around. See, that's the problem. We pick friends out of who looks cute or who dresses the way we do. Right, until that person burns you, and then it's a different story. What you need to do is find the person who's so busy in the Bible and the things of God that they don't have time to look cute. I mean, that's where you should be. You need to be with the people whose minds are the ones that Christ wants them to have. Where you at Saturday night? I'm saying, listen, I'm not judging. I get it. I was younger. I was younger. I got you, Stephanie. It couldn't. Not smaller. I was younger. I was always small. Thank you. I get it. I get the struggle. I get the 1 foot over here, 1 foot over there. I get that. But who you surrounding yourself with? See, if you want to stop going to clubs and falling into lustful issues, you should probably stop hanging out with people who go to clubs and have lustful issues. I'm just saying, birds of a feather, right? It's not even in the Bible. It's an old fable. If you want to have the mind of Christ, you got to hang with people who have the mind of Christ. You want to be with kingdom people, you got to hang out with kingdom people. And that might be only 1 or 2, let's be real. Because if you're looking for 50 or 60 people to be kingdom people, they're probably not going to be here. This is a very, very new thing that God is doing in our midst here at PLCC. And the truth of the matter is, we don't have the mature Christian per se. But some of us have been here a long time. You need to stand up and cut the nonsense out. We got to stop acting like half-baked Christians. You know, it's been poured into you. You've been prophesied over. They laid hands on you. Mims came. She prophesied over you. Told you where you belong and what you need to do. And you're still, me. What am I doing? I don't know. Should I go to church today? Really? You're supposed to that get-over-ghetto mentality. I'll do what I have to when I have to. Well, if they ask me, I'll do it. Well, they didn't ask me, Lord, so that means they don't want me here. They didn't ask me, so that means they don't need my help. Because you need to be told that the toilets need to be cleaned. You don't realize people use them? Somebody has to clean them, right? You need to be told that if there's bottles of water in the pews, we need to pick them up. Where am I going with this? Because we got to get to the real nitty-gritty of this message, and that's about the reverence for God. We're going to get there. I'm almost there. So the scripture, again, just to remind you what it says, Hebrews 12:28. Let's look at it one more time. Therefore, let us be grateful for receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Here's the second part. And thus, let us offer to God acceptable worship. Offering to God acceptable worship. Let's talk about that for a minute. So what does that mean? Well, and thus, let's not get caught up on the language, but just in case anybody doesn't know what thus is. And thus is just basically means as a result. So as a result of the first part, right? Which the first part is we have salvation, it was a gift, and our kingdom is unshakable, right? So because we know that, because we're all in agreement about that part right now, we can move on to this part. So as a result of the gratefulness we should have for being a part of that kingdom,